Hi, brides, grooms, suppliers, and everyone who's watching and listening to the Forever Love channel by MJ Weddings and Events. I'm MJ, owner and head coordinator of MJ Weddings and Events. You're about to get married, recently engaged, and you're wondering if you need a wedding coordinator or a planner for your wedding, this episode is for you. Today I'm going to discuss 17 reasons why you need to hire a wedding planner or coordinator. We are going to help you review the supplier contracts with you. If you booked us at a later time wherein you've already booked all of your suppliers, we will still be able to help you. You will just send us over all the copies of your contracts. We're going to review all of their terms and conditions to make sure that they have covered every other detail. If they forgot something, we'll definitely contact this particular supplier and ask them to edit their terms and conditions just so everything is covered. We have a separate vlog about terms and conditions or anything that you need to review and look out for before you sign your supplier contract. We will provide and create your whole day timeline with you. Not just the timeline of the day of your wedding, but we will provide you with a timeline from the time you booked us up until the big day. We will provide you with deadlines of what you need to finish first, what you need to prioritize first, and what you need to prioritize on a later date. The on-the-day timeline that we will provide will detail everything from the time you wake up until the end of the program. We are going to make sure that the timeline we created earlier is going to be provided to all of your suppliers ahead of time. This timeline that we made will be provided to your major suppliers or the suppliers that will do a lot of stuff during your wedding day, specifically your makeup artist, your photo and video, your caterer, your venue coordinator, your lights and sounds, and then we will provide the rest to all of the suppliers that you also booked on the day. Not only are we going to email this to them before time, but we're also going to provide a printed copy of this program and this timeline to your suppliers the day of your wedding to make sure everyone follows everything clearly and everyone is aware of anything and everything that will happen on your wedding day. We are going to make sure that the timeline we sent your vendors earlier, the timeline we provided your vendors on the day of your wedding is followed. We will also make sure that if there are any changes that will happen on the day itself, everyone will be updated. Following the timeline is very critical to make sure that hindi tayo malilate sa church, hindi tayo malilate sa reception, hindi tayo mag-overtime sa ating mga venues. That's why as your wedding coordinator, we will make sure that from your makeup artist up until your photo booth and your mobile supplier is aware of all the timelines and they will follow it during your wedding day. We will hook you up with the best suppliers in the industry. Here at MJ Weddings and Events, I personally have been working in the events industry, not just weddings, but different types of events as well, for more than 10 years now. So I already know some of the best and of course sometimes some of the worst suppliers in the industry. So we will be able to help you find the suppliers that perfectly fits the idea you have for your wedding day. Hindi naman kasi lahat ng suppliers will be able to execute kung ano yung idea mo. Hindi lahat ng brides, hindi lahat ng grooms, or hindi lahat ng couples pare-pareho ng ideas on their wedding day. So, as someone or as your coordinator or planner who already knows most of the best in the industry, we will be able to let you know and recommend kung sino ba yung pasok at mabibigay yung idea na gusto mo for your wedding day. And syempre, most importantly, we will be able to help you to make sure na kung sino yung supplier na ibibigay namin is pasok din syempre sa budget mo. Not just that, but of course, we have partnered with a lot of suppliers also. We have worked with a lot of them throughout the years. We have built relationships with those suppliers. So if you book us or any other coordinator or planner, they have already partnered with a lot of other suppliers where they will be able to provide you with big discounts or promos. Some suppliers, if for example, sinabi nila na My coordinator is MJ Weddings and Events, and they're like, uy, meron kaming discount kapag si MJ Weddings and Events ang binook ninyo na coordinator. Same goes for other coordinators. May kanya-kanya kaming relationship and friendships with other suppliers, and we'll be able to give you a package that will help you for your wedding day. We are ready from plans A to Z. Sa dami-dami ng events and weddings na na-coordinate namin, even other coordinators, ang dami na namin na na-experience ng mga biglang issues, biglang problems, biglang changes. So, alam na namin kung ano yung the best na pwedeng gawin. So, if you have a wedding planner or coordinator, kami yung mag-iisip on the wedding day if there are last-minute changes, biglang nagkaroon ng malaking issue on your wedding day or ng malaking problem, hindi na namin kayo guguluhin kasi we will be able to provide the best solution for you. We are equipped with two-way radios and cell phones. Communication is the key sa kahit anong relationship, mapag boyfriend-girlfriend kayo or pag nag-asawa na kayo, communication is the key. Same goes for coordinators and planners. Importante ang communication during the wedding day. Sometimes, 5 lang kami or 6 kami during your wedding. We are spread out different parts of your wedding day. May kanya-kanya kaming responsibilities and we're not always beside each other. So for us to be able to communicate properly, we are equipped with two-way radios wherein we can immediately communicate with each other. This is very important para hindi nyo naman kami makita na patakbo-takbo sa inyong hall or patakbo-takbo sa simbahan. Having two-way radios makes sure na smooth ang flow and hindi masyadong obvious na merong kailangan changes na gawin. Yes, we are also equipped with clipboards. So, hindi lang two-way radios ang gamit namin, pati clipboards. Ano ba nasa clipboards namin? The timeline that we created earlier is printed out on all of our clipboards. So, lahat ng coordinators natin are assigned with specific clipboards wherein yung mga kailangan nila gawin for their specific responsibility is on their clipboard. All the details, lahat ng mga bilin ng brides and grooms, lahat ng mga bilin ko as a head coordinator to all of my coordinators are included and detailed in the clipboards. Clipboards also holds all the numbers and names of all of the suppliers that will be arriving on your wedding day, kung anong oras sila dapat dumating, and kung ano yung mga inclusions that all of the coordinators need to look out for, need to check once that specific supplier arrives. Our clipboards also include all the balances that needs to be settled on your wedding day to make sure na lahat sila ay mabayaran. It also includes your contracts of other suppliers, and all of the other details that needs to be printed out and needs to be learned by all of our coordinators. Lahat nandun sa clipboards nila. We have belt bags and emergency boxes. So, hindi lang two-way radios, clipboards ang hawak namin, but we also have belt bags. The belt bags have all our emergency items like pins, lint rollers, tissues, tapes, at iba-iba pa. Our belt bags here at MJ Weddings and Events, may mga iba't ibang laman yan, depende sa specific coordinator na naka-assign for that specific task. So, kung bride side ka, groom side ka, yung laman ng belt bag mo is specific for the assistance that you will do on that particular wedding day. And anything naman or any item na hindi kakasya sa aming mga belt bags, nakalagay naman yan sa aming mga emergency bags. So, nandyan ang mga first aid kits natin, big scissors, tapes, other clipboards, or any other supplies or any other items that will be able to assist not just us as a coordinator, but even your other suppliers sometimes benefits from the emergency box or the item box that we have with us. We are going to assist you in all of your supplier payments at the end of the day, on the day of your wedding. So during the day of your wedding, sobrang busy ka na. Sobrang busy na ang family mo, busy na ang entourage mo. Sino na yung magbabayad ngayon sa suppliers mo? That's where we come in. Sa umaga pa lang, ito-turn over nyo na sa amin yung inyong payments. During the day, we are going to settle that na to the specific supplier. Most of the time, even on the day itself, we don't pay the supplier in advance or first thing in the morning. We first make sure that they have already delivered kung ano man yung specific responsibility that they need to do before we settle their payments. So, deliver muna ng service before the payment. But we also have clients who prefer to settle yung payments nila all to all suppliers the day before or even weeks before their wedding. Malaking help din yon kasi para wala na rin kayong iisipin on the day. But if you want to settle payments to other suppliers on the day of the event, that's when we come in and we help you settle all of them throughout the day. We will inform your entourage and your principal sponsors about their call times and the locations they need to go to weeks before your wedding day. So as your coordinator, i-message namin lahat ng entourage mo from your maid of honor, best man, secondary sponsors to your principal sponsors, all of their call times and the locations kung saan sila dapat pumunta. We send them Waze links to text messages, or if meron tayong group chat sa Viber or sa Messenger, we send all of the details there. This is to make sure that none of your entourage will be late, especially yung mga secondary sponsors natin, bridesmaids and groomsmen who are included in the photo shoot, na hindi sila malilate for the photo shoot. This is to ensure also na hindi tayo malilate sa simbahan at hindi din tayo malilate sa reception. For your principal sponsors naman, we inform them about what time they need to be at the church para hindi sila maghihintay ng matagal. We make sure that they know kung anong church yung pupuntahan nila because we send them out Waze links also. Sending the call times in advance to your entourage or your bridal party makes sure that the timeline is followed on the day of your event. Here at MJ Weddings and Events, we will provide you with a registration coordinator. Sino ba si registration coord? The Reg Coord will be the one to welcome your guests to your reception venue. Siya din yung magpa-familiarize sa sarili niya kung sino na ba yung may mga vacant chairs pa, sino pa ba yung may mga hindi dumating or hindi nag-attend. Siya din yung nagre-register sa kanila. If you have a guest book, he or she makes sure na it is signed by your guests. So anything that has to do with your guests, si registration coordinator ang naka-assign for that. Siya din ang mag-usher to your VIP sponsors or your VIP guests to the VIP table. Before naman dumating ang mga guests to the reception area, si registration coord naman will be the one to make sure na lahat ng suppliers na kailangan dumating sa may reception area is dadating sila on time and they have the stuff that they need to deliver based on the inclusions that's detailed in their checklist. Like our registration coord, meron din tayong technical coordinator. Siya yung kasama ni registration coord na nasa reception na sila umaga pa lang. The tech coord naman will be the one to make sure na he runs through all of the songs, all of the videos that will be played sa program ninyo sa reception. He makes sure that he plays all of the music in advance, he plays all of the videos in advance, except of course your same day edit. Yung video is very critical. He makes sure na nagpe-play yun sa specific laptop na dala natin. Doon din siya na-check ni Techco or na walang glitches or walang issues na nangyayari sa mga gamit ni Lights and Sounds supplier. During the program proper naman, our technical coordinator will make sure na siya yung nag-cue ng mga songs, when it should be played, when a specific video should be played, kailan ba dapat naka-silent or walang music na tumutugtog habang naka-speech. Siya lahat yung master of the tech side. We do know that Lights and Sound suppliers naman do have their tech coordinator also, but they are more of the operators. Sometimes kapag walang tech coordinator, isang coordinating team, yung technical staff na ni Lights and Sound suppliers ang nagpe-play ng mga music natin. But for MJ Weddings and Events, since I make sure that all of my coordinators know the program in advance, I make sure na si tech coordinator assist the tech of the Lights and Sound suppliers. Kasi mas na-review ni tech coordinator ko yung program. So if ever din may changes, kami yung nakaradyo sa kanya. Sinasabi namin agad sa kanya na ito yung mga papalitan na music just in case biglang nag-iba ng isip si bride or si groom, gusto nila ng bagong song for this particular part of the program, we are able to radio him immediately. That's why in MJ Weddings and Events, we make sure that we also do have a tech coordinator kahit may tech assistant na yung ating Lights and Sound supply. At MJ Weddings and Events, we provide you with a ceremony coordinator. Who's the ceremony coord? She is the one who makes sure na lahat ng entourage ninyo is ready na for the church or the ceremony. Siya yung nagpapapila, siya yung nagdidistribute ng mga bulaklak, siya lahat ng mag-a-assist or mag-aasikaso sa ating bridal party. Groom side coordinator. We have a dedicated coordinator specifically assigned for the groom. So siya yung mag-assist sa groom natin mula umaga hanggang the end of the program. We make sure that si groom is aware of all of the changes or all of the times na kailangan magpipicture na siya, kailangan maliligo na siya, kailangan magbibihis na siya to a formal, or kailangan ba casual lang muna, kailangan na ba niyang umalis from the preps area to the church. So yan si groom side coordinator. Si groom side coord also will make sure na si photo and video is also aware nung mga call times nila. Let's say, 5 minutes na lang, kailangan na umalis ni groom or kailangan na yung family shoot naman. That's the responsibility of our groom side coordinator. Si groom side coord also will make sure na hindi nauuhaw si groom or hindi siya nagugutom. So, ready si groom side coordinator to make sure na nakakain si groom ng breakfast, ng lunch, and of course yung dinner pre-program natin. Last and definitely not the least, we have a bride side coordinator. Si bride natin is very busy on the wedding day. That's why we have a bride side coordinator to make sure that she is comfortable kahit sobrang busy niya. Kasi ang dami niyang photoshoots, ang dami niyang kailangan gawin. May makeup, may casual shoot, merong naka-gown, meron with entourage, etc. So mapapagod at mapapagod talaga si bride. Our bride side coord will make sure na even if she's tired, she's still comfortable. Si bride side coord also will make sure na lahat ng mga requests ni bride is transferred or is communicated to us, to me as a head coordinator, and to all of the other coordinators na nasa specific areas nila. And just like the groom side, si bride side coord also is responsible to make sure that the timeline is followed kapag wala si head coord or nasa ibang assignment si head coord during a specific time. And also, like the groom side coordinator, si bride side coord will make sure na hindi nagugutom si bride, nakakakain siya, nakakainom siya ng tubig. And with MJ Weddings and Events, our bride side coordinators, if you decide to book us, hindi nila kayo papayagan na hindi kakain. Talagang papakainin niya kayo kahit biskwit or anything, kahit konti lang yan. Basta our bride side coord will make sure that you are eating on your wedding day. Those are the 16 reasons why you should hire a wedding planner and coordinator. Sa mga ibang wedding planners or coordinators there who are watching this video, you can comment down below if you think I forgot something or if you'd like to add other responsibilities or duties na ginagawa natin to make sure na smooth ang flow and happy ang ating mga clients. And if you're a newly engaged couple and iniisip nyo kung kailangan nyo bang mag-hire ng wedding coordinator at hindi nyo naiintindihan kung ano ba talaga yung responsibilities nila, now you know. If you have any questions for us about anything else that you think na you still need for your wedding day and you think we can assist you with, just contact us. You can follow us on our social media links. I will put them on the comment section down below. Contact us and let's talk. And if you think that you need a coordinator, which I know you definitely would, kung gusto mo ng stress-free na wedding day, book us for our service and we will make sure that you are stress-free and happy for your wedding. Thank you for watching or listening to the Forever Long channel by MJ Weddings and Events. Again, this is MJ. Bye!